All right, everyone, welcome to Go Mode Podcast. This is Cinaeth, and well, I guess I'm just doing everything today to restream this race of Dawnvenure versus Walther. How is everyone in chat doing today? I know it's an early morning. We're just kind of come vibe and hang out, hopefully have some fun on this race. Hoping that everyone here is going to enjoy the race, and let's just have some fun with it. I have not seen this race. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if anyone else in this has seen this race or knows what's going to happen, but it is going to be a good time no matter how we look at it. So let's have some fun. I might turn down the music just a tad. It looks like a little on the loud side. But, so music today brought to you by, once again, Overclocked Remix. This is the Ocarina of Time playlist. So we're changing up playlists a little bit here just to get a little bit of different music. Still some Zelda-themed stuff, but let's go see what the racers are up to as they are about to start. All right, so we have Dawn and Espy with a Walther and Eriror. Dawn, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. I know it's probably really early in the morning for you guys and gals over there. I know this is kind of not the best time frame for most people, but unfortunately this is kind of the time frame I have before work. Hopefully I don't lose internet. We are being hit by a snowstorm here where I live, but we'll be good to go here in just a moment. Alright, so let's get these races started and see who I need to catch up and who I need to adjust. You're going to adjust. And we're going to wait. We're just going to time these up. Unfortunately, there's no timer on Dawn's side, it looks like, so we're going to have to deal with the timer how it is. Both players doing a Link, and then our Link's house looks like Dawn is going to be going into Hobo right off the bat. I didn't see any flippers. That is a quick transition. So that trick there can be kind of deadly. It can do a really interesting soft lock where you're kind of stuck there for at least a minute before you can save and quit if you do it wrong. But Dawn nailed it no problem. Meanwhile, Walther is going to be checking Sasha's closet. And then a save and quit up to Sanctuary. Meanwhile, Dawn is also up at Sanctuary, checking Bonk Rocks. Now, if this is your first time here, this is Link to the Past Overworld Glitches. What that means is we are allowing the Pegasus boots to be turned into climbing gear, and we're going to be climbing up mountains, climbing up hills. This is Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild was a thing. Ooh, bush crab is bombs. That's important information to know. There's your bomb, so you might not need to go to a Graveyard Rush. Graveyard Rush being a play where you go right to the graveyard and get the bombs inside Graveyard. Alright, Dawn's going to be checking the Lost Woods. We're also going to be checking Lumberjack over on Walther's side. I didn't get to see the item. That item is a super quick check. In-game, you just see the first couple of pixels of it, you know what it is, and then you either decide, yeah, I want it, or we'll save that for later. But both players making their way into Lost Woods to go check their items here. Alright, we're going to Kakariko Village really quick. What is in Blind's Hut today? Does anyone wonder if you, since you are taking Blind's items, that's why Blind in the Dark World is bad, and you have to defeat them? Like, I think it's a fan theory that they're the same person. So far, not a whole lot in Kakariko Village. We'll see if the Kakariko well turns out anything nice. Doing a quick crystal check. Alright, 10 arrows. $50. Little heart, and a glove. A glove gives us a checkerboard cave check if we want to hit checkerboard cave while we're here. Not a bad play to make if that's what we're going to end up doing. Let's check Bala Merchant. Bala Merchant has another piece of heart. So far, it's been a whole lot of nothing. Ooh, Dawn trying to get the chicken clip. Didn't quite get it, but the chicken is inside the wall just on the other side. So there's a neat little trick here where you can throw that chicken directly through the wall if you time it just right with a bomb. But it can also soft lock you. If you do that, if you do it the wrong way, your arms will be raised in the air. You can no longer collect items. You can no longer open chests. You can't swing your sword. You can move around, but that's about it. So Dawn definitely taking some of the risky strats here, doing the 1.0 hobo and then the 1.0 chicken throw. More bombs at the sick kid. Why a sick kid has bombs, I couldn't tell you. Alright, library. Piece of heart. Lots and lots of little love all over the place. Race game, what we got? This is where we're going to start seeing some of those overworld glitches. Oh, arrows, we want those. Is Dawn going to go for them? Dawn gets them. Quick little clip up there. Now we're going to be clipping down into desert. Or at least trying to. I would hop down here and do the other setup to get down into desert at this point. But if you think you can do it, yep, there it is. Quick clip into desert using that ledge. So there's a couple of ways to do that. And what I mean by clipping is the players are setting up their pixels against the corner there and then pushing a direction into the wall, which then pushes Link out of the wall and makes him hop a distance away from it. If you know exactly where to do that, you can definitely get to just about anywhere in the game. Walther took the race route instead of doing a clip to get up there. Not a bad play. If you're not comfortable doing a clip to get up there, it's definitely worth it, I would believe, to do it the normal way. It looks like we're having a little bit of trouble trying to do the clip down in the desert as well, so that is my belief right now. Alright, we got the golden gloves. So, little known fact, gloves are not required to beat the game, but it is a very nice thing to have the gloves. It is going to allow access into areas a little earlier than you would do normally. So, for example, you can get into the Misery Mire portal a little earlier without the flute using those gloves. You can get into Ice Palace vanilla with those gloves. So we have a couple of places that we can go with those. But it doesn't look like Desert has a whole heck of a lot more to offer. I'm just moving some things around real quick so I can see what's happening. Alright, so we just did another clip from Cave 45 to get up to Checkerboard Cave. Again, once you know how to do at least one of these clips, you can learn how to do most of them. Super Malmo, how are you doing? Just in bed watching. It is super early in the morning for you. I'm surprised that you're even awake. 5 a.m., yeah. See, when you have a 2-year-old, 5 a.m. becomes a normal. Yep, trash day, so you get woken up at 4 anyways. Dawn setting an alarm at 7 or 6:45 to be able to watch this. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you guys are up and hanging out with me. Again, I know that I decided to do this early, but it is kind of the only time I was available to try and get it in. Nobly, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? More little love all over. Man, these like vanilla overworld checks are just garbage. 2 p.m. for Tim. Very nice, Tim. Once again, my name is Cinaeth, and I'm just kind of vibing, hanging out. I know this is a interesting time to try and get commentators and restreamers, but it is what it is. Ooh, $50 in the front. I didn't see what was in King's Tomb, but my tracker shows that nothing interesting was in King's Tomb. And arrows, yep. Still a whole lot of nothing anywhere in the world right now. Oh, we got flippers. So where are those flippers going to push our runners? Yeah, a lot of the tourneys are held between 10 and 3. Yeah, that is tough. I completely understand that. I'm in the same boat where a lot of these guys want to race at like 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. And again, I have a 2.5-year-old, so I'm usually dead to the world at like 9:30. Oh, big key. Oh yeah, so if you guys are in the Discord, we in the race channel, we're talking about doing a Central European time friendly stream, or friendly race. So if you are interested in doing a Central European time friendly race, go post when you're available. I've recommended Sunday as a day because that's when I could organize it. And we could just have something available. Even if I couldn't join, I would still post a seat for you guys and gals over there. So if it's something that you European people want to see happen, go post, go talk about it, go talk about what times you want to get together to do it, and I will organize it and make it happen for you. Alright, we get to see what's in Hera now. We are on Sword 3. Oh no, not like this. There's a cursor on the tracker. That is not my fault. I can't change that. Oh, it went away. Good. It's gone. Oh no, it's back. We're cursed. Alright, big key to get up to Hera. So far, no basement access, which is good. Alright, let's see if Armos Nice has anything for us. I haven't been paying attention to the item logic as far as what dungeon items are left in this dungeon. Alright, we've got a rupee and a crystal in Eastern. Meanwhile, Walther taking a fall through Hera. Alright, we're gonna save and quit out of Eastern. Where is Dawnvenure going? Sanctuary. I'm guessing we're gonna do a mountain play and go up to Hera from here. Looks like Walther is trying to set up this bomb jump again. Gets across, no problem. Oh, that's a small key, so that... I don't think there's enough items. I think we're gonna have to see the basement, or we're gonna Malmo that item. I'm sorry, I had to say it once. Alright, we got a map. So yeah, I think there's an item in the basement, unfortunately, and also a green pendant. So I think if we're going to come back here, it's going to be on another mountain trip. If we come back here, we can always turn in that green pendant later if we go down back to Pod or Eastern. I don't think we've been to Eastern on Walther's screen. So, yeah, that's definitely a turn-in that would be kind of nice to do. Alright, Dawn doing a graveyard check real quick. A blue mail. Blue mail super nice to have this early in the game. Especially with only 5 hearts. 6 hearts on Dawn's side. Super easy graveyard. Super easy King's Tomb because you have the golden gloves to get in here. 10 arrows. Alright, we got the... Walther throwing the sign. Throwing shade at the last winners of OWG. Walther in here showing what he's going to be doing to anyone who's racing OWG, just throwing them right off the mountain. All right, Spiral Cave. What we got? Anything good? Just another little heart. And looks like Dawn is also going to be going back up to the mountain real quick. I'm going to guess we're going to be seeing an Eastern mountain play. Nope, we're going back down. Where are we going? Oh, back into Hera. Okay, we're going to Hera. Doing a Hera clip to finish out Hera. Maybe get the green pendant while we're here. 3 hundo. Why not? Get that Zora money. So this is, I'm going to try to confirm the layout. So we have a big key, 3 hundo. I saw a mushroom in Paradox. Dawnvenure not taking the safety switch. Pretty confident that we can kill, what's his name? Trolldorm. With a, tempered sword. Taking the safe route down to the big chest. I can't blame them for this. Walther doing Super Bunny Cave while we're here. Okay, so I'm thinking about the logic in Hera. I'm pretty sure that the basement item is a map. I did not see a map pick collection. I saw the compass, I saw a big key, and I saw 3 items. Alright, meanwhile, Superman Cave has the mirror! Oh man. Oh, Moldorm has the map. Okay, I did miss that. So then, yes, there is one more item in Hera. But Super Bunny Cave having a mirror is, that's going to be an interesting kind of logic there. Now, the mirror trick that I need to learn is the one where you can go up to a door and then mirror inside the door and use your iframes to be able to be in Super Bunny. I honestly don't know how to do that. Alright, Walther is thinking about going into Zora. He has the money for it, so I don't see why not. We do have flippers, so we are going to check Waterfall. Okay, so that's the part I was missing, is the Y and up on the same frame. Yeah, I do need... There's a lot of things I think I need to learn that could be required. I'm still learning a lot of tricks. That looks like a hammer on the ledge. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. That looked like a hammer on the ledge. Yeah, he's marking hammer. That was definitely a hammer on the ledge. And a sword 4. And sword 4. Zora is hype right now. Forget Hype Cave, it's Zora hype. Imagine not being in Sword Go mode. So all 4 swords are in play right now. Hammer's in play. We just need to go up to Zora to get it. So we'll be seeing butter swords on both sides, I think, because hammer is required. Well, mostly required. It would take some really interesting logic to see hammer not required. There are too many places that you need it. Dante, how are you doing today? Bass, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna change some filters over here really quick. See if that changes things while I'm talking. Yeah, greetings from the really early morning. Alright, so this... I don't know if I agree with this play. Did I look away and did we do the Pyramid Fairy? I don't know if I would do Uncle at this point. I would do Pyramid Fairy first and then do Uncle. So I'm wondering, did I miss the Pyramid Fairy play? Okay, so we did do the pyramid. Dawn getting his sword 4 and his hammer. Yep, so there's the portal. I had just missed the fact that it was set up. Oh, and Pyramid Fairy is also required with a fire rod. Still not the Moon Pearl that these players are looking for, but still very nice finds to get. Small shield on the pyramid itself. And that's an ice rod at the Watergate here. So both rods are going to be really easy to find for these players. I think Turtle Rock's in Logic. We're just missing a red cane to really make the TR play. Oh, and there's the lamp. So no dark rooms. We're seeing a lot of NMG execution right now from both of our players. Not a whole heck of a lot of overworld glitches, but with the way that we've kind of cleared out the seed, there's not going to be a whole lot until we get up to the mountain again. Yeah, the only thing that we're missing for Turtle Rock is a red cane. And even then, you can still check a couple of items in Turtle Rock without it. Using the clip that Malmo was talking about. Alright, throwing a bomb on the door to the ice room, see what's in here. I believe we've seen this on Walther's side already. And I don't remember it being anything special. Oh no, never mind, we haven't seen it. It's a hook shot. That's a nice item to find. So, yeah, ice is looking very strong right now, because we have everything that we need to logically open it. I think the only item that Dawnvenure would need to find at this point is the fire rod, and I believe we're about to find it. A Go Mode Merle would be hilarious. We have seen it once before. Or at least we've seen late Merles. Oh yeah, Dawn doesn't have mirror either, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And where was the mirror? I don't... Oh, mirror was Super Bunny Cave. So Dawn has to go up to Super Bunny Cave, find the mirror, and then use that to get through the fairy pyramid. Pyramid fairy. Huge tip for all of our runners. Practice your Super Bunny. Because... this can happen, where Merle just hides in the seed, and you get everything else you need. This is definitely not uncommon. We've seen this before, where the Merle has been in a really nasty location. I think last time it was in Skull Woods, if I remember correctly. So, your Merle can definitely be in a Dark World dungeon. still, an Uncle Play only a half an hour in. That's still a little surprising. We're doing a little early Uncle today. It wasn't so surprising for Walther because we had gotten the mirror so early, but for Dawn to get down here without the mirror, it's kind of surprising. Yeah, we're still looking for Red Cane. Right now, Walther's going through the checks that we've already seen Dawn do. I would say that Thieves Town is also in there, because you could go down to Thieves Town. Trying to think where else could you go. Thieves Town's not in Logic, even with Super Bunny? I didn't know that. Is Swamp Palace in Logic? Because with Mirror, you can technically get into Swamp Palace as a bunny and then have those little skitters in the front kill you. You can't swim as a bunny. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yep, no, that makes sense. Could be TR, Lava, Chain Chomp, Big Chest, dependent on where the big key is. Ice is strong. Swamp Palace and Mire Sheds. Yeah, so Swamp Palace, Mire Sheds, and Ice, I think, are the locations we really need to look at. Alright, so Dawn has done some clearing. We're going to go back up to Mountain Cave. Are we going to make the Super Bunny play now? Let's find out. Quick clip into Hera. Hera Basement? Yeah, we're going to Hera Basement. We're not orphaning this item today. Alright, let's see if this ends up being important. I'm gonna feel bad if this is not important. Alright, tile room is almost done. Lamp was on the unlock for Swamp, whatever you want to call that. A single arrow. That's gonna be a save and quit. Are we going back up to the mountain again? Alright, we're doing hook speed trick. Where are we going? Where are we going, Don? Oh, we're gonna hook shot to East Death Mountain. Okay, this is... I don't disagree with this, because it's a little faster, I think, to do this than to... Oh, and we're doing Super Bunny normally. Yep. I don't disagree with this at all. So, we're about to get our mirror on Don's side, which then should point them into the pyramid to get the fire rod. Walther finally getting their lamp. Yeah, I know what you mean, Malmo. It's just possible to get over here as a Super Bunny. With clipping. It's a lot slower if you don't have hookshot, but you can do it. But definitely faster to do it with hookshot. Yeah, I think it's hard to tell who's ahead right now. I think you're right, though, that Walther's a hair ahead as far as the amount of checks that we've had done. But I think as soon as Dawn gets into Pyramid Fairy, it's really anyone's game, because we're both looking for Merle. Oh, are we going to see a mirror clip into TR? We're going to see a mirror clip into TR. With a bunny revival. Okay. With hookshot. Alright, so what I would do... Oh, we're going to be doing Mimic Cave first. Okay, not a bad play. I like it. Because then you can just kill these mimics really quick. I mean, your gold sword can kill them too. Make use of that hammer. Yeah, I would definitely agree with you, Malmo. This is 100% the right time to do this. Oh, so we save and quit, so we're not going into TR. We just wanted to see Mimic and take advantage of that. We're going back up to Hera, it looks like. We're going to map wrap and set up for the pyramid. Yeah, Mimic is super quick, especially with the items that these guys have. Did I say map wrap? I'm sorry, screen wrap. I need to stop that. Map wraps are bad. Screen wraps are good. Yeah. It's not that I don't know what they are. It's just I'm so used to calling them one thing when they're not that. We're going to be doing a death to get off the mountain quickly and get down to Link's house. Dawn, I agree. Buffalo chicken wrap sounds really good right now. There's a good joke from Malmo right there. Ordering a mirror wrap. There's a jump that I need to learn. Is the swag jump from Graveyard Ledge down to the pyramid. Well, need to and should learn are, I guess, two different things. Are we going to see a default back of escape check? Looks like it. I think it would be a lot faster to save and quit, go to Sanctuary, and then do back of escape that way. But to each their own, I guess. Yep, so we're looking to do Mire Shed for Walther. Can't quite get on it. Not feeling too good about trying to get this clip. Oh yeah, that might have been a dark cross check. Yep, you're right. Looks like Walther's just having a little trouble figuring out which bump to clip into to teleport down to this rock. Yeah, I think at this point it would be with the having a bottle, going up to the witch and getting a blue potion would be a lot better. And we're making the Ice Palace play on Dawn's side. Let's see if Ice Palace ends up being the thing that helps us. So is it Ice Palace or is it going to eventually be the Mire Shed? All right, we got into the Mire Shed. Or we're getting into Mire for that matter. And then we're going to have to do that mirror clip to get into this house here. Oh, there it is. Whoever called Moon Pearl Ice Palace. There it is. Oh, and Walther gets another fetch quest for their trouble. That fetch quest could push Walther to go get that fetch quest before going into ice. I don't blame Dawn for abandoning Ice Palace for now. It is a pendant. So I don't blame that play of getting Mirror and then noping the heck out and trying to clear as many dungeons as you can. Now that you basically have everything to go into go mode. Red Cane's the only thing that we're looking for now, and Red Cane could be... Oh, we're going to GT to look for Red Cane. I don't think this is a bad play. Especially if the big key ends up being on the left side, and we can just clear GT now. This is going to be a good play. Alright, we got a red ring. And I do see that we have silver arrows over on Dawn's side. I missed where that item got picked up. It must have been in Ice Palace. I think it's debatable on whether or not GT is the right play. It's going to depend on where the big key is. Because if we go through the entire left side and the big key is not here, then yes, GT is not the correct play. But we don't know where the red cane or the big key is. And they both can be in here. So I don't disagree with this play at all. Because if you find the red cane or the big key, then this play becomes a good play. If you find neither, then yeah, I completely agree with you. It's a waste of time. Oh, the big key was already found in the Hope Room with Silver's. Okay, so that's where Silver's was. Okay, so that is a super early big key then. I don't know. Again, I can't disagree with this, because if Red Cane's over here somewhere, this is the last room. 10 arrows. Red... Do Ganon's tower. What am I telling you? That is freaking go mode, Malmo. In Ganon's tower. This is going to be a super jet seed for Dawn to finish now. I mean, talk about God vision, right? Alright, drinking that red potion for safety. Alright, looks like Walther is going to be finding their Moon Pearl now. Jumping into Ice Palace. So what's Walther missing for Go Mode? Walther looks like they're missing Red Cane, and that maybe a medallion for Misery Mire. Misery Mire is... Nope, Misery Mire is not required. Maybe a medallion for Turtle Rock, depending on the key logic or how these players route Turtle Rock. If we get an early small key and an early big key in Turtle Rock, then it's not going to matter. We'll have to see how that ends up. And something that Vitor informed us last night, the big key will only be in the middle of Turtle Rock. So it's definitely worth to go to the Mimic Room to look for the big key versus going anywhere else. Yeah, I gotta agree with you that this is definitely Dawn's race to lose at this point. Alright, looks like Walther is trying to find their way. Where is Walther going? Can anyone tell me where Walther is going? Oh, that's a mirror, or not a mirror, but that's a jump into the pyramid, it looked like. I'm not sure what Walther was trying to do there. Maybe set up to get into GT and missed it? An attempted super jump. Interesting. Alright, so we're setting up for this trick again. Looks like we might be going into GT. Yep, so that's a GT. Alright, so now Walther's going to be right behind Dawn on Go Mode. So this is going to come down to no major glitches, execution to clear the rest of the dungeons. Because both trackers don't have any dungeons marked. I'm trying to think. We've cleared Eastern Palace. I don't believe we've cleared any other boss. Oh no, we've cleared Lammo. So Eastern Palace, Lammo, and we've cleared all the Light World, haven't we? All the Light World dungeons? So now we're just missing all the crystals in the Dark World. Okay, so Dawn did Eastern Palace only, Walther did Eastern Palace and Desert Palace. Thank you for the clarification. I'm kind of relying on the runners' trackers to tell me where they've been. Okay, I see it now that Dawn has Eastern and Desert marked. And actually, it looks like Walther has all three marked. So we have one dungeon on Walther's side that Dawn has not done. So I think once we see Walther leave this area, we're going to start seeing who's really ahead because of that dungeon difference. Yeah, it's all of GT climb for Walther, who also has an extra dungeon done. That's the point I was trying to make, is that once Walther leaves this area, then we're gonna really start to see like the execution and who's going to win. I think this is gonna be close because of the dungeon difference cleared. Once again, if you're new to this stream, if you're not sure what's going on, welcome to Go Mode Podcast. Go Mode Podcast is a podcast that's actually run by Dante, Timp, and hold on, now I gotta go look. Herfy Durfy, sorry about that. They are cool guys. They talk about different things that can happen in Link to the Past, the different modes, different kinds of logic, things, little tips and tricks that you can learn. Please come join the Discord if you're interested in learning these kinds of things. We have cool mentors, other people that are not marked as mentors, but are definitely willing to help you learn all the different tricks that you can learn in this game. And while you're there, make sure to click on these links, give Dawnvenure a follow, give Espeon a follow, Walther a follow, Eriror a follow. Thank them so much for coming out, giving us a good race, and especially for waking up early and watching their own race to see what their opponent decided to do during the race that either made them win or lose. And watching these things is definitely a learning experience for everyone involved. We're always looking for volunteers as well. If you would like to learn how to track, commentate, or restream, we're always looking for volunteers to be able to do those things. And then my name is Cinaeth, so if you prefer giving me a follow for doing all this hard work to get these restreams and VODs put out for everyone, I would definitely appreciate it. Yeah, Levy, this is not live. This has been recorded and restreamed. But I guess I did impressive work if you thought it was live. I guess I'm doing impressive work if you thought it was live. I don't know about that one, Malmo, because some races the racers are allowed to be in chat. It's typically in a non-randomized mode where it doesn't matter where the items are. But yeah. All right, we're going to be seeing Walther finish up the climb here with not Lamo. Trolldorm 2, Moldorm 2. 2 swipes and that's it. The worm is dead. All right, so Dawn's almost at the end of Pod after doing a go mode clear of it. I'm going to say now that this is Dawn's game to lose. This is going to come down to execution, but it's still, I think, Dawn's game to lose at this point. That's true. Pod and GT Climb were about the same and ending about the same. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, more cape strats. Definitely more cape strats. Crystal Collect and Agatude down at the same time. Once again, if you are not familiar with the music that is playing right now, it is not in-game music. It is remixed music done by Overclocked Remix. They're great guys over on YouTube, Spotify. They do all of their music DMCA free. As long as you tell people about them, that's all they ask for, is that you tell people about them and where they got the music from. Go check them out. They're huge creators. And they make all sorts of game music, not just Zelda. The playlist we're listening right now is actually from Ocarina of Time instead of Link to the Past this time. Everyone in here talking about, instead of practicing Overworld glitches, they're doing something else. See, I've been restreaming all week instead of practicing Overworld glitches. The sacrifice has been made. Alright, so we have a quick, very quick Skull Woods. We don't need a big key, we don't need to go hunting, it's literally just go to the back. Alright, so no magic, but we're not going to need it. Gold Sword against Mothula is going to be a very quick fight, especially if you know the setup for it. Yep, looks like Dawn almost had the setup for it. And that's a really quick Mothula. Alright, Walther doing pod right after GT. Kind of following in Dawn's footsteps here. So I don't think we're going to see a time difference until Dawn does Desert Palace, which I don't think we're going to see until after Swamp. This is an interesting mirror location to get out of Skullwoods. I guess this is technically faster. That actually makes sense, to mirror into Light World to get back down to the portal. That to be a little bit faster. That makes sense. Trying to get some spin speed, not quite getting it. Alright, we're gonna see a quick Thieves Town. Just looking for the big key, and I don't know if there's really anything else that you need to look for here. Once you get the big key, you just go get blind and call it a day. Alright, second chest, no big key. In before vanilla big key. Yep, vanilla big key. Right. Walther's got to be a little careful here. One heart, green mail, pod is not a nice thing to be in right now. Get some more hearts on these. Get a little bit of a refill. So, Malmo, we were talking last night on the previous race, Dante versus MM2, how much of a jet seed that was. This is definitely beating it as far as nice seeds go. Like, where were these seeds at the beginning of the tournament? Yeah, but the weekly doesn't count. All right, no cape strats for Walther. Just hammer twice and get up to Helma as quickly as possible. This is a very interesting Zelda remix, if I ever heard of one. I had to, like, go and check that this was still Zelda playing. It's supposed to be like a Goron rolling remix. Yeah. It's just one of those, I had to do a double take because I didn't recognize it. Alright, Dawn getting blind down. Walther going into Hera. Alright, so Walther looks like they're making the TR play. So now we're starting to see a little bit of a route divergence as far as what order these dungeons are being cleared in. We have a mirror set up for Dawn. Looks like we're going to be clipping down into Desert Palace and then mirroring to get into the back of Desert to do a quick clear of it. Alright, so after this, we're probably going to go see Swamp right after this from Dawn, and then we're going up to TR. I'm guessing with the way that Walther is routing right now, we're going to do Skull Woods, then Thieves Town, then Swamp Palace. Malmo naming the songs. Showing support for Overclocked Remix. Alright, Lambo's down. Walther taking a little bit of time with these chain chomps. Green mail and, what is that? 8 hearts? Still, kind of scary. Alright, we're gonna continue through the front. Oh yeah, Dawn can definitely save even more time by mirror wrapping to the back of TR. But we still need the big key, and the big key is not in the laser bridge. So I think Dawn's gonna have to clear the front of TR to get the big key, and then go to the back to kill Cinaeth. Yeah, you're right. It is still faster. Alright, Walther, hopefully you got enough time on those torches. Yeah, we got plenty. And speaking of a mirror wrap, that's exactly what Dawn's doing, is mirror wrapping. And there's the big key at the front. Walther mirroring to the back. May as well open the big chest, that's a free key. Alright, so Dawn is checking these chests. I don't know if Dawn knows that these chests are not in big key logic. I don't know if there's anything that they might be looking for. Maybe a red mail to make the game a little bit easier, but I don't know. Oh, finding a small key, that makes more sense. Don't mind me. Alright, we're going to have a little bit of a high five here. They're kind of on different train tracks, but we're still having a very quick high five in this room. So it is possible to bonk that door that we had to bomb open. Interesting play, having to get the roller room chest here. That is a very good place for the flute, I believe. I think the only better place for flute would be behind Aga 1. Alright, quick Cinaeth fight. Gotta dodge ahead once. Gets it. Alright, very quick Cinaeth fight. Let's see if Dawn can make it happen. Alright, let's see where Walther decides to head off to. They have to save and quit out of this dungeon. So we have to save and quit to Link's house, Sanctuary, or Mountain. With the amount of stuff that they have to clear, I would actually save and quit to Sanctuary, is where I would go. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. Sanctuary, save and quit. Alright, Dawn slowly but surely getting to the front. Which room are we checking first, left or right? We are going left. I'm actually surprised more runners don't go right here first, because it's 2 chests versus 1. I mean, yeah, if the big key ends up being there, it's faster to do that, but the chances of it being there versus in the 2 chests in the fire room, in this torch room, I should call it. Also, with the amount of life that Dawn has right now, I mean, we have Cape, we have Berna. I would actually take a death here. Oh! Not the death I wanted to see! Do we have a fairy? Nope, that's a game over. So we're going to have to traverse all the way back up to the front. That is going to lose some time for Dawn. That might be what puts Walther back in the race right now. Yeah, this is not a short dungeon to take a death in. How to give your mentor a heart attack 101. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Espeon was like, no. And especially not knowing where your opponent is. You can only, while you're racing this, you can only guess that your opponent is finding the same items at the same time you are, and that they're either right on your heels or surpassing you because of the mistakes that you're making. Alright, let's see if we can make Burner happen this time. Nice cane dash. Very nice cane dash. We got plenty of life now, so we don't need to worry about trying to take a death to get to Trinex. Meanwhile, Walther's almost full cleared Turtle Rock, so this is definitely going to be a little bit of a quick play here. So I guess the only thing that Dawn really has going is that this is the last dungeon, this is the last boss. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is not the last dungeon. We need to do Swamp. So, a quick Skullwoods after this for Walther, and then they're both in Swamp. Execution. This is going to be a close race. This is definitely going to be a close race. Yeah, I would agree that Dawn is still ahead at this point, but I think it's a little bit closer than it was before. Blind script executed really well. Alright, so now we're going to Swamp. Yeah, Swamp into Ganon is definitely a really efficient ender. I can't disagree with this play at all. Especially if you can go mode Swamp really quickly. You get, actually, there's no big key to get. So yeah, this is super go mode. Yeah, so what do you think? You would have to take a death at Argus, I think, to even out the racers right now. Or like somewhere like really nasty in the back. Mire Shed is always in logic without the Pearl. The only thing that you need to get to Mire Shed is Mirror. Oh yeah, and Mitts. I forgot about Mitts. Because blue potions are not technically in logic. Walther going through his tracker and just marking off what he's done, trying to catch up on the items. We have the single small key that we need to get to the back of Swamp. We have everything we need to do Diver Down. Looks like we're going to be doing the Red Cane method. Gets Diver Down first try. Let's go. Get a couple more hearts for safety. And Walther now going into Swamp. So at 114, about 51. So we're about 2 minutes difference between these runners on entering Swamp. This would be the time. If Dawn were to die right now, this would make this game really close. Not having a problem on Argus so far. Yeah, Argus is down, so that pretty much cements the clear. Now it comes down to Ganon execution. How many deaths in Ganon do you think we would have to do in order for Dawn to start losing time against Walther now? Just one death to make up that 2 minute difference? I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, Dawn has a lot of potions, a lot of backups, blue mail, gold sword, silver arrows. Like, this fight should be free. Alright, that's plenty of damage to get phase 2 down. So we're now into phase 3. Ganon's so far playing nice with his teleports. Get that fire rod ready, because that... Nope, couldn't get the lamp in time, so no lamp glitch. Oh, don't fall. Oh, almost had a triple, though. And there is the 4th arrow. That was super close. That could have ended poorly on that fall. So Crystal get Ganon down at the same time. Good game. Super quick game. Awake for the last minute of the race. Welcome to the race, Espeon. Yeah, this was a really good race. Look how close this was. Alright, so I don't know if it's too early for the racer, Dawnvenure or Espeon, if they want to jump in here. I know it's super early for you guys. If you don't want to interview, I totally understand. Alright, looks like Dawn and Espeon are going to be joining us here in just a moment, so bear with us. Literally not even Dawn here yet. I see what you did there, Malmo. And there it is, a finish on Walther's side. Good game to Walther. Not a bad seed for both of our runners. That seed was super nice. And we are joined by Dawnvenure and Espeon. How are you two doing today?
Woke up way too early just to watch this.
I woke up literally 5 minutes ago.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out in chat. You know, waking up early. Obviously, Espeon, you just got up and saw the tail end of this. But you guys got to see at least your own race. What did you think of how the race kind of ended up being?
I liked it. After rewatching it, Walther got that mirror super early, so his early game routing was a lot more efficient than mine was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
that was
then-
definitely the turning point for Walther, and then you got mirror, and you kind of caught right back up to him.
Did he do, like, how much extra stuff did he do before Pearl? Because we kind of, like, beelined straight for it.
Yeah, I think he did, like, one other dungeon before you guys, looking for Pearl. Yeah, Moon
What
Pearl is
dungeon?
exactly what decided it.
I think all he checked extra before getting the pearl was the fire shed.
Yep.
I mean, that's weird because we did, like, we did most of Light World.
Mhm.
And then, like, we got Mirror and then, like, goes straight into Fire Rod. I'm like, well, okay, that's Mitts and Fire Rod. I'm just gonna, we should just go to Ice.
Mhm.
So we just went to Ice and got Pearl.
Yep. Yeah, what a God Vision kind of decision that was. I mean, I think everyone kind of knew coming into this with the amount of Go Mode items that you guys found early, that Ice was the smart play.
Espeon's the one that told me to go do Ice Palace. Because
Oh, yeah, it's,
on Dunka Tracker, it shows Ice Palace is totally red, so I didn't even think about Ice Palace at all, but he's like, we can full clear this. It could definitely be on Cold Stare.
Mm-hmm.
And
given the
thankfully
given
it's
the
in
items we
Gator.
Yeah, given the items we had, that was just the decision that made the most sense to me. It's like we have Mitts at literally 10 minutes in. It has to be here, otherwise the seed makes no sense.
I think the other thing that kind of delayed Walther on their race was that it took them some time in order to clip up to the rock in order to get into Mire. That way they could do Mire Shed. So I want to say the amount of time that they took just getting into the Mire area and then doing Mire Shed was probably the one dungeon difference.
Yeah, a lot of time lost too was during that, that Turtle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about that.
That was the highlight of the race. I didn't notice anything else besides that 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a 2-minute difference is really, really close for both of you guys. I mean, good job on the race regardless. This was a super jet seed. Was there anything that you had to like learn last second, or that you kind of had to go, okay, I'm not sure how to do this part, or?
Not really. We got Myth super early and Hammer super early, so if anything, just like normal, like rando execution.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really limited on how you get down to Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what kind of worried me about this race, is because Walther is a really strong player, but I know his glitch execution is a little behind where I expected it to be. But I haven't seen him really practicing Overworld glitches, so we had like normal Dark World access stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Walter had a softball to wear.
Say that again?
He tried to super jump. Why would he try to super jump? You have Vitz and Hammer.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, that actually like makes up for the TR death. Is kind of about equal. Also, like trying to super jump probably loses that time. Also, I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah.
Unless like you delay CAC and you just don't have gloves, but then it doesn't make sense because then you don't have Pearl, so you're not super jumping anyway. Okay, I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it makes sense. Maybe I would have to rewatch. Maybe it does make sense, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, is there anything else that you can think of during the race? I mean, obviously that TR death was the thing that stood out, but you know, is there anything else that you can think of that you're like really impressed that you did, that you just executed really well?
Not really. like a Hop to Potion going up Gan's tower, maybe 2 of them. I don't remember. And like my execution there wasn't that great. Then like everywhere else was kind of about average. For execution. Otherwise, I feel like my clips and teleports are pretty on point yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the go mode routing in the seed is pretty cool. You can do like a big loop like we did, going to Skullwoods, Thieves, Desert. If you have more glitches at your disposal, you can actually do something even better, which is to do everything in one loop. You do TR, map wrap to Skullwoods, go down to Thieves, go down to Desert, go over to Swamp, and you just do the whole thing with no save and quits, and it's cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a interesting route to take, especially with the items that you guys had. That could have been possible.
Yeah, I just didn't want to mess around with the map wrap in the middle of a race where we're in go mode at 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, I don't want to teach this, because if we hard lock, that is bad.
Yeah, and Malmo mentioning the map wrap with no save and quit would have been probably a forfeit if you had soft locked or hard locked.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it. I'd go for it though if I was playing, just because it's cool.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that you guys want to mention as far as the race goes?
The death in tier is kind of funny, because in the room before the roller room, I said, or not the roller, in the torches room, I said, make sure not to die to the rollers, because that would be really bad. And then Todd just walks into the roller, and we just freak out.
Giving you a heart attack.
I'm just kind of looking forward to next week. Next week is the last of the Swiss rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta practice without a sword, which I don't really know what exactly changes in terms of what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be interesting to learn the difference.
Yeah, so the next week is actually completely off, is when we're going to be doing more practice stuff. And then the week after that is Swiss round 4, and then the week after that we're doing another off week, and then after that is brackets.
Oh yeah, forget that. There's a lot of holidays coming up.
Yeah. A lot of holidays. GDQ is going to be going again, so yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun coming in the next couple of weeks hanging out in the Discord. Once again, if you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. We all hang out, we all chat, we all have fun, we all give each other tips. If you're brand new to Link to the Past, want to learn a couple of tricks, definitely come on by. Use !podcast. Go check these guys out. You got Dante, Herfy and Timp. Great guys, great podcast. They give tips all the time, talk about Link to the Past. And especially give a huge follow to Dawnvenure and Espeon for making this race happen, as well as their opponents, Walther and Eriror. And I've been Cinaeth, doing commentary, restreaming, helping get everything set up, making sure that everyone's entertained. Any last words that you guys would like to say before we head off?
Thank you for putting together this vodcast.
Not a problem. All right, have a good day, everyone. We'll be back for more races later today.